Hello and welcome back to STEAM with Steve. Today we're going to keep going with our Pythagorean examples and look at how we can use triads to do these calculations really quickly. So let's jump on in. So you should have a worksheet something like this with the Pythagorean worksheet, and it looks a little bit overwhelming when we start. But if you do questions 1 to 6, hopefully the rest of these questions should be a lot easier because we've filled in this table. So let's jump on in. So I've got my little camera here. I'm going to keep going with my little workbook that I have created. And let's go. So fill that in. And then this is the Pythagorean example. Worksheet. I'm going to highlight it. Now good to go. So let's draw a quick little table. My big ruler, and we'll go across like that, and we want to go what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then question number 6, and this is the short leg, this is the long leg, and the hypotenuse. So by filling this in, we'll go down, down to there, and then down to there. Cool. Right, so we've got the first one, question 1. We've got a 3, 4, 5 triangle pretty much. We know that by now. So we can go, the short leg's the 3, long leg's the 4, and the hypotenuse is a 5. Now, if you're not quite sure, I found this on your calculator, which might be really useful. There is actually a Pythagoras button on your calculators. It is called the pole button, which is this guy here. Now to access that, basically you press shift pole, and other calculators may be a little bit different. If you do want to work this out, please come see me and I'm happy to show you. And then I'm going to put in 3, shift comma, 4, close the brackets, press equals, and then bam, look down there. See how it's got the 5? That is something that is really useful inside your calculator. So hopefully you've watched this video and that will make this easier. So we've got the next one, we've got the number 2. So the hypotenuse is definitely 13. And then the other side is 5. Now I'm going to pretend that I don't know what the answer is here, but I'm going to work out the shorter leg. So for 2, I'm going to follow the pattern. A squared is equal to h squared minus b squared, and then fill in the blanks. So 13 squared minus 5 squared equals, grab the calculator, and we just go 13 squared minus 5 squared. You get 144. Then a is equal to the square root of 144, which then equals 12. Bam. And then the Pythag button that I just showed you won't work for that. That's the other thing. So Pythag button will only work if you're trying to find the hypotenuse. So number 3, we'll need to go through that same process again. So 3, we're going to go a squared is equal to h squared minus b squared. And then fill in the blanks. So we know, what do we know? 25 squared minus 7 squared. Grab a calculator. 25 squared minus 7 squared equals, and then we get 576. Then a is equal to the square root of 576, which equals, so we go square root 576, 24. So the next one down, the shorter leg in question number 3 is going to be 7, then 24, and then 25 is the hypotenuse. Number 4, we've got the hypotenuse, we've got 17, but we don't know whether the 15 is going to be it. So we're going to go through the same process we just did. So number 4 is a squared is equal to h squared minus b squared. So we would go 17 squared minus, what's the other side? 15 squared equals, grab the calculator, here we go, 17 squared, 17 squared minus 15 squared, we get 64. So then A is equal to square root of 64, which equals 8. So in this case, the 15 would be the longer leg, and the shorter leg would be 8. Number 5, yep, I'm gonna do both. So we're gonna go 5, and we fill in the blanks. So we go h squared equals a squared plus b squared. And in this case, the shorter leg is going to be 9, and then the longer leg is going to be 40. So then this h is equal to 9 squared plus 40 squared, which equals 81 plus 1,600, which equals 1,681. Then h is equal to square root of 1,681. And just to prove to you that what that equals, square root 1681. We get that there, which then gives us 41. Cool, so 41. Now just to prove on your calculator how that could work as well, we go shift pole, and we put in the legs, so we go 9, 40 equals, and there you go, 41. So that might be useful for some people. I'm guessing everyone actually. Number 6, same process. We're going to go a squared is equal to h squared minus b squared. We've got the hypotenuse, which is 61. We've got the small side, which is 60. Oh, sorry, we don't know that yet. I'm sorry about that. So we're going to go 61 minus 60. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 60 there, though. So then we just type that in a calculator. So we go 61 squared minus 60 squared. Oh, sorry. Let's go again. 61 squared minus 60 squared. Hang on. 61 squared minus 60 squared. We get 121. So that equals 121. So then a is equal to square root of 121, which equals 11. So it's 11, and then this was 60. Cool. Now the rest of these questions are going to use some of these triangles to try and help whether or not they are triplets. So using the Pythagorean triplets, we can just fill in the blanks. So we're going to go 7. So we have a triangle that's got a 3 and a 4. So we go through 3 and a 4. The hypotenuse, yep, that is a 5. So we put a 5. Number 8, what have we got? We've got a 10 and 8. So that's the same as the Pythagorean triplets where we doubled. So hopefully you should remember that. So it's the same as the 3, 4, 5 triangle, but we just divide by 2. Times by 2, and then we get 6. 9, we got a 5 and a 12, 5 and a 12, 13, yep, that fits. So it's going to be the hypotenuse there. Number 10, so we've got 24 and 10. So we've got 24 there. There we go. I'm going to go with this one. So that's times 2, that's times 2, so then that times 2. So that gives you 26. Number 11, 130, 50. So 13, 5, and 12. So if we times all these by 10, we would get the same thing. So if we got the 130 and the 50, then this one's going to be the 120. Number 12, we've got a 40 and a 9. So the missing side's a 41. Number 13, that's pretty simple. You got 60, 6, 8, 60. It's the same again as this 3, 4, 5 triangle. So this side's going to be 100. And if you're not sure on this, just to show you, you can always check with your calculator. You can go shift pole 60, 80. And look what we got. 100. And then we've got 14, 26 and 10. So we go through our little sheet. I'm going to say it's this one divided by 2. So if we do 26, so 12 times 2. So the mystery side would be 24. And then 15, that's an easy one. It's just 50. Cool. So hopefully that's helped you with your Pythagorean worksheet. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Thanks again. See you next time on Steamer with Steve. Adios.